Except me.
Except you.
And
So I was having a thought about listening. Given that your two young children have been listening to book one forever, literally in her case, I would try and skew it slightly towards book three.
Okay.
So maybe 2/3 of the time kind of get 2 and 3, or halfway through 2 to halfway through 3.
Okay.
And then the rest of the time book 1 and a bit of 2,
Okay.
if you can, because the book 3 has not been heard in your household
Yeah.
before, whereas book 1 and 2 have been
Okay.
going for a while. Do you ever read just in your room rather than in the main room of the house?
not much.
Would you like that? Okay.
Why?
If you feel the need for some quiet time alone, away from everyone else, that's the other option, is you can put it on in your room,
Yeah.
separate to the others. Okay. How's your practice been, sweetie?
Good. I think you're 5 and 4.
Well done. Great, especially for the end of term. What would you like to play to warm up? Should we have a bow first? How about tonalisation? Have we tried it in third position?
No.
Okay, let's do it in first position first. Think about, can I just roll these up for you a little bit? You know what I'm going to say to think about, so I don't even need to say it, do I? Lovely. Great, well done, beautiful sound. So if you put your 1 in third position, and your thumb obviously, see if you can work it out. Don't worry at all about mistakes. Start on the D string. See if you can work out where those same notes are. Good. Well done. Good. Good. Do you want to try the minor? Does that sound minor now? Yes. Brilliant. Fantastic. Yeah. Wonderful, Noelle. Would you like a sticker?
Yes, please.
Star Wars?
Yeah.
So as soon as you've got that ready for a credit in third position, send me a video.
Um,
Use that Chancellor Valorum.
wait, what does it
So-
look like?
Someone out of the Vatican. What?
What does that stick? Oh.
Some guy in a robe. Very nice. Okay. How's not long ago in third position going? Has it dropped off the practice? It was a few weeks ago.
Yeah, we were working on a lot of minuet and we didn't do much third position last week.
Okay, so again, whenever you're ready.
Okay.
We had Allegro and Not Long Ago, 4 credits in third position. Can I see some ghosties, please? Set your feet a bit wider. So your feet should be the same width as your hips. So if your hips were this wide, you would be a very strange looking human, wouldn't you? Go like in at the hips instead of out. Do you understand what I'm talking about? These are your hips. If your hips were this big, you would look like a wasp. and then your feet would go back out. So your toes should be the same width apart as the widest part of your body here. Okay. Don't forget, take your, what is this? What were we saying it was though? A book. Take your book on holiday, otherwise you'll be very bored at the beach. Good, let's do 10. 2, well done. 3, sorry, can't count. Oh dear, you left your book at the beach. Well done, 5. 6, good. Your waterfall's brilliant, 7. 8, fantastic. 9. Fantastic. Another sticker. Well done, you. That's really, really good work. Have you tried them on any other strings?
Yeah.
Yeah, great. So keep just alternating strings.
Okay.
And if you think of other pieces, either pieces that are not Suzuki or pieces that are Suzuki that you want to try in third position, you totally can.
Didn't you? Isn't How to Train Your Dragon still in third position? No.
Oh.
It does what?
Just a little bit.
A little bit?
Do you want to show it to me? I'd love to hear that.
Oh, it starts on the E string.
Okay. Amazing. Is that the end?
Yeah.
Oh, that's as far as you've gone.
Well, she knows the other parts, but they're on other strings.
Yeah, keep playing. I'm really loving it. Wow, well done you! You know what, that's so impressive that you worked that out by ear because you've got C sharps and C naturals, third position, not only third position but staying up in third position and going over the strings, whereas most people when they first start to shift, they just do the notes, you can't do it in third position, in first position, and then they come straight back, so that's like awesome. And fast notes. What are your favourite stickers?
I don't know what.
There, or the one before? Excellent work, Noelle. I've got like growling to the tune of like How to Train Your Dragon in the corner there. Okay, minuet. How's it going? Great. Do you want to just go from the beginning, or are there any bits you want to practice before? Should we practice the tricky bit?
The beginning.
Would that be sensible? Practice the tricky bit?
Yeah.
So are we going to be sensible?
Yeah.
Good idea. Yeah. Fabulous. the piano or just in here first?
Just
Okay. How wide are your hips? Look at your toes. Is that the width of your body here? Great. Good. Well done. Good. Fabulous. Good. Well done. Credit! Well done! Yeah, it's a long piece, isn't it? Very, very good, sweetie. Would you like an emoji? The prize stickers won't fit in that little space, I'm afraid. Is that how you feel about this piece? Great. Good work. Now, would you like to go and play it all over again with the piano, or do you want me to show you some stuff for the next piece? Good choice. Hi, Mars. Let's close the door so that we've got, yeah, thanks. It's got on a hook under the, yeah. Thank you. Right, so, how long have we got? Yeah, 13 minutes. Okay, so you've got more slurred semiquavers. Can you try that for me? So it goes down by step, then back up by step, then back to where you started. Starting on 3. And then back to 3 on down. That's it. Fabulous, excellent. So that's not too tricky. So the bits that are tricky are written out, yes, on the page before. So you're on page 28 for the piece. 28, yes, for the piece. And 27 has got some helpful bits for the bit I'm about to show you. So I'm going to play the first 2 lines. You read the music. So this bit is the fast bit that I just played, and it's actually a trill on E1, and then what we call some grace notes. Those little notes are called grace notes. But that doesn't really tell you what to do. So if you look on page 27, this is what you do. So can you start with this for me in separate bows? Don't worry about the slur. It's very tiny. Good. How does it tell you to play it? Yes. Fabulous, well done. And then the way to practice it is with, again, like Riker, for those slurred semiquavers that he's got. So separated but all ups. Do you want to try that?
Yeah.
Bit too high. Yes,
Wait.
yes, that's it. A4. Yes. Big bow. Yes, 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 yes. Yeah, exactly, like that. So do it like that until it's really easy, and then you can just slur it. And you want to make sure that your 4 sounds the same as your E's. If you get that, then you've not moved your 4 high enough. Okay? So that's one box, and then the same happens on the A string and the D string, the G string. So those are both boxes. So start with up, 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 down, slur, down, then as written. Do you want a separate video?
Sure. Might as well.
Oh, it doesn't give me the bar number, that's not very helpful. Okay. So this is for the end of bar 7 of Boccherini, which goes like this in the piece. And it's broken down for you on page 27. So we're going to start it with the ups like this. And then a smooth slur. And then once you get better at it, that's easy, then smooth it together. And you want a big bow on the 4. Big, small. So more or less. And then the next one's exactly the same. So start it in the same way. And you'll need to bring your left elbow forward a bit so that you can reach that D4. And then when it's easy. Okay? And then we're not going to worry about that line, and we're not going to worry about that line, and we're not going to do these yet, the scale bits. So it's just these that you want to think about on that page. And then I need to give you some different fingerings. So we've got your first low 4, I think. Have you done a low 4 before?
Yeah, it's a transition.
That is absolutely true, you're correct. What I mean is putting the 4 in the place where high 3, on the note that high 3 normally plays. But you're right, it's the same position. And it's on the A string this time. So when we get to that second line, we're going to play. So your 4 is going to go on the, green sticker. So can you play me? Up bow start, up bow. E, then low 4. Open E. Exactly, and then your 3's got to be best friends to go still on the tape on the E string. So let's do this. off the 4. Can you hear it's even not quite high enough? Yeah, so to make it ring, it's got to be really on that tape, and the 4's kind of in the way, so it's almost like you have to push your 4 out the way. So, better, good. Oops. So, that's on the green. Good. And then that one's another. Separate up. Perfect, exactly like that. And then you can easily put the, I know it's like finger aerobics, isn't it? I was kind of like doing weird dance moves. So that's another box for you. So just a 4 box because it's the same thing twice basically. And then this is on page 27. And video. Okay. And then this piece is tricky, but it's helpful because you've got very similar things. So in the next part, we also have a low 4 on the D string. Then you got the same tune again. This is like a very fast track through this piece so that you can kind of understand a little bit what you're practicing. But basically you get the same thing on the E and the A, and then on the A and the D. Those 2 things that are hard, you get twice, but they're exactly the same, just over a string.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Great. So don't forget to look at the music.
We'll need to.
Yes. What I suggest that you do is tackle it as if we were continuing to have lessons and learn the first 2 lines, maybe the first 5 lines,
Okay.
and just focus on them until you can basically play them. Send me a video, and then have a look at the next bit once that's, because if you try and do all of it, it's extremely overwhelming.
You're talking about the trio bit. Like
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Normally, I teach some shifting in the second half of the trio, but what we're going to do is you're going to learn it just as it is, and then we'll put the shifting in as an option if you want to like jazz it up later on, okay? Because otherwise, as you're not going to be seeing me, it's going to be quite tricky. And the other last thing that you've got is your first or reverse retake.
Ooh.
I know. Which only happens the second time you do the second half of the trio. Why don't I do you a video? Noelle, why don't you sit down? Did we video the low 4 bit or just the trill bit?
Just the trill
Just
bit.
the trill bit, okay. Trill bit. Okay, so this is going into bar 5 of Boccherini Minuet. So if you need to do it step by step like we just did, you play open E, busy, busy, stop, stop, turquoise 4, 3 sort of almost slides the 4 out of the way, like that, 5 times a day for a few days, and then as written in the box, and this is the other bit we did already. Then you've got a similar thing in line 3 with low 4s. Then you've got exactly the same as the beginning. But instead of going on to E and A, you stay on A and D. Low 4 again. And there's the second trill option. So just learn that until it's kind of fine, and
Okay.
then go on. So let's do another video for the trio.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to just play you through the trio and talk you through the bits that might be tricky as we go through it. So make sure you use E and then 4. You're practicing pitching your 4. Bum 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 What am I singing?
The piano.
Well done. There's another E4. Then you do your repeat. That's just a normal retake. Well, it's not even a retake. Ends on an up and then you lean it down, so that's fine. But the second time you do that, so I'm going to just play from bar 40. So you finished on an up bow in the middle of the bow, and because it's a da capo, like in the last piece, we need a reverse retake that lands at the tip to play the beginning. So what you want to practice is up, down, up, land without crashing. That's your box.
Okay.
Okay? Great. So, up, down, up, then DC, land at tip. Okay?
Okay.
And play semis. Great. That is us done for the academic year of 2024-25. Congratulations, you've been a star. Well done.
Good.
Would you like one more sticker? What type? Pride?
Yeah. So,
Stop. Good work, babe. Well done.
you want that extra note to put it?
The longer we go without the doctor ringing me, the more likely it's going to
I
happen. In the middle of choir.
Can I put it on the inside? Is that okay?
No.
No, you mess on